everyone, just wanted to make a quick video. So in this video you'll see me open up my iPad Pro and iPad Air. I got the Air and then 2 days later I got the Pro because I was like, I think I want the Pro. But you'll see me kind of go through the two, open them up, really figure out which one I want to keep. I did a lot of research. I spoke to specialists and like they both told me Air, so I got the Air, but I think I do want to keep the Pro. And plus the Air, they're coming out with a new one in March, so that was like a huge sliding factor, or I think they are at least. So thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope this helps any of you guys that are waiting or really wanting to get an iPad. Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. If you guys are wondering about which iPad to purchase, this might be a little bit of a help for you all. So in here I basically purchased the iPad Air, and then like 2 days later I got the iPad Pro. Did not know which one I wanted to keep, but I did get a pencil, which is such a necessity. So if you're a student or if you are just really wanting to utilize the iPad and integrate it into your life, I definitely recommend the pencil that comes with the iPad. I'm keeping the Pro, but I wanted to still see what's, how the two were. So I'm just gonna take you guys along. So you see, this one has, well, I bought a pen, so, but you can see this is the Pro. This is the Air. Okay, to start off, both of the iPads are beautiful. So I purchased the iPad Air 4th generation, and then the iPad Pro, there comes two options with sizes. There's the 12.9 inch one and then the 11-inch one. So I'm gonna focus specifically on the 11-inch one, which is the 3rd generation in my video, simply because that's the one I bought. So I'm gonna open up here first. I'm gonna go through, you guys can obviously go into more detail on the Apple website, but just to display some facts that you guys might want to know straight off the bat, we can start off with the physical features. So starting off with the iPad Air, you can see that when you hold it, it's very light. It's actually only like 0.03 pounds lighter than the Pro, but initially my first reaction was that it was very light. The sizes, they are about the same size. The only difference is the depth, which is for the Air it's 0.24 inches, and then the Pro has 0.23. So these are just some features that you might be interested in knowing right off the bat. But I also want to mention moving forward about more aspects that really caught my eye. I think the biggest aspect that caught my eye was that, now I don't know too much about anything tech, but the iPad Air is actually a A14 Bionic chip with neural engine, but the iPad Pro is an M1 chip with next generation neural engine. So that was something that when I was talking to the people and who were helping me at the actual Apple store, they kind of mentioned that as a great feature to mention about the Pro. So I'm actually just so impressed with the packaging of the iPad. Honestly, how it feels. Turning it on was really nice. Seeing all those languages was cool. And just really touching the screen and kind of like feeling how the texture, I know this is like very specific, but honestly just feeling how it felt to touch the iPad was nice. I did have the screen protector still on, but still I like the way that it feels. So the iPad Air holds up to 256 gigabytes, and the Pro has up to 2 TB. So the size is very much different. So if you're looking for something with huge space and you want to edit, or whatever the capacity may be, you might want to go with the Pro. And the last thing I just want to mention is the camera. You could see in this picture right here that the camera is significantly different. I personally liked how the Pro had that square looking camera, and that was one of the deciding factors for me. And right here is the home page. It's so big of a display. It's so beautiful. Okay, moving on. Onto one of my favorite purchases of this whole ordeal, the Apple Pencil. So I have the Apple Pencil, the 2nd generation. So, initially you think of an Apple Pencil like a stylus and you're like, oh my gosh, like, do I need it? But this Apple Pencil is a necessity. I like this iPad pencil because I could literally draw things on it. I could write as if I'm writing on paper and it turns into text. I can draw, sketch, I could color, I could take notes. I could think one of the best features I think is that you can mark up PDF files. So like if you're in any educational purposes and you are purchasing this iPad, that's really useful because you can really take notes on it and kind of allow that, memory learning tool that they say, handwriting is more effective than typing or using a computer, and really just utilize that tool for the mind. But it's really easy to use, and you could basically use it like a regular pencil. The Apple Pencil allows you to change the tools without like setting it down. So you could touch the surface of the pencil towards the tip, and all you gotta do is double tap it, and then there you go. And it charges by connecting to the actual iPad. So being that my iPad is used for my nursing school journey, although I will be using it, I'm sure, for all other things in my life, I wanted to list some important apps that I think, and I'm still learning, is essential for any students who are also watching. Of course, if you have it for any other reasons, these apps could still be useful, or any other apps as well. But I think the ones that are two that are talked about very frequently are GoodNotes and OneNote. I also think a good one to add on after that is BearNotes. So all of these are all very much note-taking apps. BearNotes is basically a password protection app that really lets you view your notes from your iPad screen. Moving forward, there's also another app that I've been seeing more, which is called Notion. It seems like it's a productive tool. You can add notes, manage projects, plan your weekend, trips, stuff like that. The next app I want to say is Readwise, which is basically allows you to read. You could save information from your Kindle, Apple Books, Pocket, Twitter, Goodreads, and kind of have it in one area. And then the last one I want to mention is the app Journey. So this seems like a journal app. I haven't yet downloaded this app yet, but I do plan to download some sort of journaling app. But it allows you to kind of really create a area where you could document entries, memories, calendars, and just give yourself some insight.
please comment down below if you have any other suggestions, any apps for anyone that could be useful, not just students, whether it be for lifestyle management, keeping organized, productivity, anything like that. Feel free to list them down below. We're all here to help each other. Here I opened my iPad Pro, and you can see right off the bat I'm like super intrigued with the iPad Pro. I think I just liked it off the bat, especially that camera that I mentioned earlier in the video. Again, the screen protector is still on in this video, but I really like the way that you can notice slight differences in the iPads.
It comes with the charger, the cord, this booklet.